Welcome back to another episode of Lulu's Perch. In this episode, I go into a battle of biblical proportions with another YouTuber trying to besmirch my good name. Then we'll say goodbye to Jeff Lawton and the Greening the Desert site before finally flying back home to a drought-stricken Lulu's Perch. Let's get it growing. Unbeknownst to me, Jordan is the religious mecca for Christian enthusiasts and is home to many biblical sites where Jesus took a bath and Moses rivaled with his brother Aaron, who has the same name as me. But what I now know is that rivalry is a timeless conflict and has recently reared its head between me and another YouTuber in a battle for subscribers. Introducing my arch nemesis and imitator, Lulu's Besmirch. She's stealing all my shots. So just behind me I have, oh, there she is now. Oh. Alright, we're going down into the secret crypt. So this is one of the... Well, it's my last sunset in Jordan. Look at it, it's absolutely gorgeous. I thought it'd reflect a little bit on my time at the Greening the Desert site. One thing that I have definitely learned is that despite all the odds, you can make anything grow if you really put the hours and dedication into it. It's absolutely amazing what they're doing here. The people that I met are fantastic. Everyone is just willing to put in a helping hand and make it happen. I mean, we're in the middle of the Dead Sea. It's ridiculous. And we've got date palms here. I've got hibiscus growing behind me. All the neighbors keep coming over and they always want to have a look and see what you're doing. I mean, these are the neighbors that were laughing at them when they first started, and now they're all coming over and asking them, how do I do this? How do I set up a system like this? I mean, Abla the other day was just teaching a kid how to reuse the grey water from the house because he said he wanted to start a garden but he couldn't do it because they didn't have enough water. And Abla was saying, of course you've got enough water. You've got the shower and the washing machine. All that water is just going into the sewage. And he started questioning how to make a reed bed. So there's so much hope here. It's really, really beautiful. And this place, it's kind of like a seed ball. That might sound really strange and quirky, but it's true because it's this ball in the middle of the desert that contains really hard-working, dedicated people from all around the world in all different places.
I am from Tunisia.
I'm from Yemen.
Turkey. I'm from the UK.
From Wolvi in Australia.
I'm from Ireland. I'm Jordanian of Palestinian origins.
All coming together to make something grow, and it's given me a lot of hope. I mean, you could be on your own little property in the middle of nowhere thinking you're the only one doing permaculture in your entire state or neighborhood, and it's just simply not true. There are people everywhere doing this, and I think it's really important to connect with other permaculturalists out there, especially on a site like this. I mean, oh, look at that dragonfly, hang on. Oh. And he's gone. So yeah, just little beautiful moments like that are happening here all the time, and I absolutely love it. So while you may be alone on your own property, there are thousands of people out there doing this, and get involved. Come to the Greening the Desert site or join a local permaculture group and just find out about it, because if you think that the world is going to a dark place, which it kind of is at the moment, permaculture is definitely the little nut or seed on the track that just derails the train onto a completely different track and into a really, really bright and hopeful future. I hope you guys have enjoyed this because I've had an absolute ball. I've seen things I would never even imagine that I'd see. I've met some fantastic people. Jeff and Nadia are so welcoming and so beautiful. The food is amazing. I mean, even the accommodation, despite me sleeping on the roof and having a few mosquitoes, the accommodation is fine, it's great. It's really well set up here. They've got a rotation that works really well, and yeah, it's just a fantastic experience all the way around. I definitely recommend it to anyone who's thinking about doing it.
Eddie. Mami, lukai na. Mami lukai na.
Well, there we go. I hope that was what you were looking for. It's a pretty rugged site, but there's been a lot going on and there's been a lot of changes. So you better tell plenty of people about it because we still need lots of help.
Well, thank you very much for having us, and hopefully we can see you next year at Zaytuna Farm.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Gotcha.
Pleasure.
Well everyone, that concludes our Jordanian series at the Green the Desert site with Jeff Lawton. I hope you enjoyed it. Next episode, I fly back home and step foot into torrential rain, breaking an 8-month drought on the night of my arrival. Moses' brother is at it again. Try get outside, connect with a permaculturist on the other side of the world, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Catch ya.